I'm Mike,
And I'm Matt.
and this is The Coin Show.
Take just one last breath before you enter.
On this episode of The Coin Show, Matt and I talk about problem coins buying, selling, advantages and disadvantages,
Detecting.
detecting. We become detectives.
Yeah. Ooh.
And we talk about the coolest thing to walk into Matt's shop this week. But first, as always, the
The
news.
news.
The news is sponsored tonight by Lost Dutchman Rare Coins, Indianapolis's finest coin establishment.
I like it.
Matt, the United States Mint has lowered prices on gold coins.
So I was reading about this the other day.
Yeah, the price of gold has remained low enough for the Mint to adjust down the prices on U.S. gold coins from now until further notice. So 1 ounce proof gold Eagles and 1 ounce proof gold Buffaloes are now $50 less at $1,410 and $1,440 respectively. But this also means lower prices for like the U.S. Marshals commemorative
Hmm.
coins and the first spouse coins.
Think about those. I guess nobody
Right.
is.
Well, these price drops do not necessarily affect the pricing of gold eagle bullion coins, though, which are not sold directly to the public, but rather to a network of dealers who price them as they see fit.
Yeah.
So the prices of those have been being adjusted all along. They don't follow the mint pattern, but if you're looking to pick up a $5, U.S. Marshal Commem, now would be the time to do it. Or if you want to pick up a proof Buffalo,
Yep. Yep.
really good time to do it. The high relief would have been a great time to pick it up because it went down $50, but they're no longer
Yep.
available. So
They're gone. That was a
they're
turn and burn type coin again.
gone.
They out of here.
If you're looking to give 1/10 ounce gold Eagles as gifts, you'd better hurry. The U.S. Mint has announced a sellout of stock, which basically means they will not produce any more this year. Now, many people like to give the smallest American gold eagle coins as gifts because of their relatively low price. However, and a note to listeners, these coins sell with the highest premiums
Yes, they
attached
do.
and therefore give the buyer less actual gold value for his money than on any of the gold American Eagle products.
But if you don't want to shell out like $300 to $500, $600, this is your option.
If you want to give gold, a 10th ounce is a great way to do it because it's not going to break your wallet. But know that the Mint is out of them, so when the dealer stock runs out, they're gone.
Yeah.
The Mint has also confirmed that they will offer Centennial Gold coins next year.
Huh.
So they've now confirmed this. We've been talking about it for a little bit. Gold versions of the Mercury Dime, Standing Liberty Quarter, and Walking Liberty Half Dollar will be issued as 10th ounce, quarter ounce, and half ounce coins struck in 24 karat gold.
I have some hope for this series.
It's just 3 coins. Each coin will be nearly identical in size to its classic counterpart. So I expect a huge run on it.
Yeah.
You greet it with optimism, which is
For a modern
really,
issue, very rare.
yes, which is really different. And I think that a lot of people are going to be on this bandwagon for that reason. Now, the real question will become what types of mintage limits are they going to set?
Yeah.
The pricing, I don't think, is going to affect it a whole lot.
Not really.
Because I think that people will shell out whatever it takes. And it will be loosely tied to the price of gold anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Loosely.
Yeah, I agree. And I think you're
But
right. As long as it's not like bananas, then
yeah, and I think that this coin is going to fit in perfectly with the 2008 W quarter ounce Buffalo.
Oh, the one that looks like the Buffalo nickel. Sure.
It's the same size as a Buffalo nickels, and then you're going to have one that's, they're all 24 karat.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to have one like a Mercury dime, one like a Standing Liberty quarter, one like a walking half. I personally think that's a heck of a typeset. Now,
I'll be a little more interested to see what the final mock-ups look like because the mock-ups they have now are kind of hokey. Um, they've just basically taken images of older coins and turned them gold and slapped a date on them.
yeah, these are the images that we've all seen have been done by somebody with
Yeah,
Photoshop.
I mean it's pretty
And
hokey looking.
you'd have to think that the Mint will put a little bit more thought into it. Hopefully, they'll do the dates in the same font as the original coins, which would be kind of
Mm-hmm.
cool. And they're going to have to squeeze in extra mottos, as in the gold content and things like that. So there will be some slight differences, but all in all, I mean, the coins promise to look pretty much exactly like their classic counterparts.
Yep.
And I think that this is going to be met with enthusiasm from pretty much everybody, which means that, I don't know, I think that a mint to order would be ideal,
Well, yeah, but why would they ever do that?
but that's kind of the thing is it works too well. And I still think that if they minted them to order, that they'd still carry a premium because they're going to be only available for the year. It's like every time they mint to order something, it ends up kind of falling flat on the secondary market. I don't think that's going to be a problem with these coins. Now, I don't expect them, if they mint to order them, I don't expect them to be uh, good sellers, right away.
Yeah.
I think it'll take a year or so. But for example, they did mint to order with the fractional buffaloes, and look at how well they've all done.
I think it would be really cool if they just did away with the Eagle program and started using these. I wish. We've been
Well,
talking for years about wanting them to kind of get back to the basics and kind of pay homage to some of these older designs, and maybe they listened to us, maybe they didn't, but at least that they're giving it a shot. So
I have to salute their innovation with this, that the idea is really a good idea. I also can agree with you that we could probably do better with the 1 ounce gold eagles.
yeah,
And to have fractionals of it, in the exact same design, probably not necessary. But to have fractional gold coins, I think is a good idea. I think that you could even make these into a series, and they'd probably sell well every year. Although you'd probably kill the goose that laid the golden egg if you did
yeah.
that.
Once again,
I don't know. Only time will tell, and of course, our optimism is really shaky. They'll figure out some way to mess it up.
I
That's pretty much
I
what
hate to say, but I agree with you.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but good luck, U.S. Mint. We're behind you. Good.
Way behind you.
The Royal Canadian Mint is issuing some very cool silver coins for the end of 2015 and the beginning of 2016. Now, have you seen that they're introducing 5 ounce coins?
Hockey pucks.
Yes, hockey pucks, and nowhere better than from Canada.
They called them Big Coin Series.
Yes, yeah, they should have called them the hockey.
They
pucks.
should have called them like Wayne and Gordy's hockey pucks.
Eh.
Hey, you hoser.
So included is a 5 ounce colorized version of the popular loon dollar. And there's a 5 ounce ornament design and a series of geometrically shaped designs called geometry in art. Now, as always, I applaud their innovative designs, if even only made for special issues. But the variety of product available is beautiful and continually changing, if not completely overpriced.
Yeah, well, what do you do?
Here's the thing though. It's like you and I are both kind of, you stay pretty much on the same playing field with this, as you're like, it's too much stuff. And I looked at it, particularly when they first started doing this stuff, going, no, it's nice to see a lot of new designs. It's nice to see that they keep the mintages low on them, that they make these ultimately collectible, and at least, if nothing else, limited. And I like the fact that they continue with that theme, that they're not overproducing these things, that they're continually coming out with new designs, that they're trying. And I think at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if they end up being wildly popular or not, if for the 5,000 people that buy, this coin, they really like it.
I would like to see their total like put out for the year of all the different stuff they put out. I bet it's huge.
The number of coins, just the number of designs is
Yeah, that's
huge.
what I was talking about, is the number of different series that they offer.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be a staggering list
Oh yeah,
because every time you go to mint.ca, which is where you can go and buy these coins, every time you go there, you see just tons and tons and tons of new designs. And they're all really small mintages, but they're all, I mean, tremendously high priced. These 5 ounce coins are, I think, 199 Canadian.
that's a lot.
Well, considering that silver is $14 an ounce,
Yeah,
I'm sure there's less than $75 worth of silver in it.
yeah.
And you're going to charge, I mean, even when you translate it to American currency, it's still like 165 bucks.
No,
That's a huge premium.
but people pay it.
But well, because the coins are beautiful. And at the end of the day, if we are coin collectors, they're at least trying to appease that.
Yeah,
A 1 ounce fine silver hologram coin celebrates the Northern Lights, and a glow in the dark glass opal coin entitled The Universe give buyers many options to choose from. Did you see this hologram
it's
coin, the Northern Lights?
yeah, it's interesting.
It's cool.
Yeah,
You don't have to like it, but it's cool. It takes holograms, makes the design very interesting. And The Universe, I get it if you don't like this one at all. If you don't get it, it's basically it's mostly silver with a large telescope looking out of an observatory
yeah,
at an opal.
yeah. Some sort of weird.
Well, something that's way too close to be the moon. Well,
Yeah,
you know, it's blue and it's opalescent.
it's
And
the
I hope it's
alien
not.
mothership coming to invade our planet. Yes,
It's headed this way.
that's what I see.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's coming.
They're gonna turn us all into food or slaves or something.
Well, aren't we all anyway?
Yeah, that's right.
But I like I said, I like the idea that they're trying to do different things. Gems, now an opal, uh, enameled designs. I mean, a little something for everyone, and definitely more than we purists.
Sure.
We're going to be the snobs, the coin snobs. Oh no, they're not good enough for us.
I like that personality. You need to keep him around.
I had to give him an internship.
Yep.
Krause Publications has announced its Coin of the Year award winners, and the United States Mint has garnered 2 awards. Now we were only up for 3,
Yeah, I saw that.
so we took 2 out of 3. That's doing pretty well. Both for the Hall of Fame Baseball Commemorative Coin from 2014, the awards for Best Gold Coin for the $5 version, and the Clad $half one for the Most Innovative. Now, I didn't really think about why the Clad $half is the most innovative. Did you read about why?
Well, I didn't, but I would assume it's because it's layered and makes it hard to bend.
Well, that's kind of it. It's very interesting to me that the coin originally was supposed to be flat, standard $half. Because it was thought that the metal was way too hard to strike as a curved coin. But they decided to go ahead and do it, and they persevered, and they created this curved coin out of a clad $half, and that's why it won the award for innovation.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
So the Coin of the Year for a coin that didn't even sell out
That most people hate.
and languishes in value.
Yeah, well.
But they're out
Yeah.
there. You can find them now.
Yep, and they're cheap too.
Might even still be available on the Mint website. You
I
never
don't
know.
know about that, but
Sales of American Silver Eagles this year may break the all-time record. Just over 2 million more coins will top last year's record sales of 44 million coins.
I bet they don't sell as many next year for some strange reason.
Well, it's funny because between last year and this year, they've made almost 90 million of them.
Yeah.
Now, I put into my notes a question. Do you think that dropping prices for silver will cause sales for these coins to pick up, or that they'll actually discourage dealers from purchasing?
Well, it's going to depend on if the market kind of starts making headway back the other direction. I think that if it continues to fall, then I'm not going to stock them. Why would I stock them? Why would I want to stock something that's just going to be worth less and less every day?